Get out of here, man. So we got to get out of here. We have to. That's why we're in that time of the Passover. We had to get out of Egypt in haste. Yeah. We had to get up. They cast us out of the land. And Pharaoh like, get you and your people out of here. Get out of here. That's what time we in. Everything's moving fast. The days is moving fast. Everything. The prophecies are speeding up. This year is already there. We already about to be in. Yo.
Man, we had to get out of Egypt in so much haste. The Lord we didn't even have time to make leavened bread. Because that's the whole point of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. It's because leaven takes time to rise. So we didn't have time for that.
Isaiah 65. Bring that out there. Keep it. Start at 4.
It's the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, starting at verse 4. And it reads, and saying, where is the promise of his coming?
That's what you niggas have said. Well, I got the stimmy cheese. Where the Lord at? Y'all been saying that. Well, if you was paying attention, clowns, then you would know that the Lord is near. Very near, man. Hey, like my man Sofa Surfer. He said it, man. He said, take pleasure in whatever few moments you have left. For he is near to you. And that's it. So yeah, take pleasure in your bullshit, because it said as in the days of Noah, and as in the days of Lot, they were eating, drinking, giving in marriage, buying, selling, doing all that bullshit until Noah entered the ark. The flood destroyed them all. Until Lot left Sodom, the Lord rained fire on them. So keep doing what you're gonna do, and you're gonna be destroyed in it. Because it said, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. That's right. And in your security, thou shalt be destroyed. Okay? Like my man Vader said, if you will not be turned, then you will be destroyed. Okay?
But since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
So all these things were written by the prophets. They passed on, they went and slept with their fathers. They like, well, they've been saying that the Lord left them, he ain't been back. But yet, everything is going on. Everything. They talking about this was Bible time. Oh, you foolish people. We are yet in Bible time. And even in the kingdom, we're going to be in Bible time. What are you talking about? Go ahead.
But this they willingly are ignorant of.
They willingly are ignorant of. Do you not know that there's a litigation that's against his land, against his world, against his people? And the ones that's being fought for by the lawyer, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, is the whole correct. Everybody else condemned to a fiery grave or whatever plague the Lord has sent them. Go ahead.
That by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old.
The heavens were of old. It's the world that was created in the creation. The same earth, we're on the same earth. Right?
And the earth standing out of the water,
hey,
and in the water.
Out of the water. So it's talking about the lands that's outside the water. And in the water, which is the Shemayim, the waters in space. That's where the earth is at, it hangs upon nothing. You got dudes talking about flat earth on the table. No, it's out there. Hanging there. Go ahead.
Whereby the world that then was.
Hey, the world that then was during the time of Noah. Go ahead.
Being overflowed with water, perished.
Overflow with water, perished. Great out deep. Rain from heaven. And great cataracts.
But the heavens and the earth, which are now.
But the heavens and the earth, which are now, you foolish people. Knowest thou not what the Lord did unto Sodom? And the brother read earlier that the heat, this land of Babylon, was heat.
Right.
And then we got to do. Go ahead.
It says in 2nd Esdras 14 and 16, it says, 2nd Esdras 14.
But that's 24.
Okay, cut. It's in 2nd Esdras 14 and 16. For yet greater evils than those thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. after. Look, how much the world shall be weaker through age.
Man,
So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
man, so the Lord brought the great flood during the time when the earth was still in its youth.
God.
And he destroyed them. Even the sons of God fell from heaven. And he drowned them. Except for Noah and his family. And you telling me the earth is way weaker than it was then. And these niggas think they can see. No, man. Hey, man.
The joke's on you. The joke's on you.
For real, man. So it said the greater evils and deeds that you see happen is going to be done hereafter. That's Daniel 12.
Well, if the flood broke up Pangea to the 7 continents, what the fuck is the missiles going to do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and even when the earth is a lot weaker, like you just said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Yeah, they're drilling oil, fracking and shit. You know?
Yeah, the underground tunnels are building the underground cities.
Yep.
That's weakening the infrastructure of the earth, man.
Exactly.
Look, they're taking all the oil, which is
Yep.
the lifeblood of the planet.
Yep.
Yeah,
The ozone layer, they're dumping fucking nuclear waste in the oceans, man.
Hey, the Most High knows everything. He
Man,
said it
man,
was going to be
this-
earthquakes in diverse places. And that has to do with them drilling in the earth, getting the oil, because
Yup.
the oil keeps the earth lubricated.
Yeah,
But
yup.
once it's dried out, that's why all these earthquakes are happening.
Exactly.
What do they call it? The
Tectonic plates.
tectonic plates.
And
Yeah.
this goddamn demon Esau has given the earth blood the vaccine. And as I tell you, I can tell you in Revelation that he's going to destroy him. He's destroyed the earth. Get out of here, man. God, back in the game. You bring Messiah, bring that close to that wind.
Back in 2 Peter chapter 3 in verse 7.
Voice.
And it reads, but the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word, are kept in store,
By the same word are kept in store. For what?
reserved unto fire,
Reserved unto fight.
against the day of judgment,
Against the day of judgment. Doom. The day of doom. Alright?
and perdition of ungodly men.
Destruction of ungodly men. Perdition, destruction of ungodly men. You niggas that ain't got the God gene no more. Ultimately, Esau Edom. That's destroying the earth. As the brother said, cracking, sucking the oil out. They're just doing all types of manners of evil. Okay, right?
But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing.
Hey, beloved, you elect members, be not ignorant like these niggas, man. Don't be a nigga, man. If a nigga is stingy and selfish, what will a nigga do with money? If he's evil to himself, to whom will he be good? That's what world we living in. It's filled with violence. But you yourself change up. Be conformed to the image of the Lord's Son, Yahushua Mashiach, and be not conformed to this world. Go ahead.
That one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years.
So the Lord is very patient. 1,000 years to the Lord, one day, that ain't nothing. It ain't even been that span of time. And this man has been ruling for damn near shit since 1400s till now. Like damn near like 700 some odd years. It's only been like half a day and some change. It's time to take this dude out. Go ahead.
And 1,000 years as one day.
1,000 years to us is one day to the Lord. Go ahead.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, because Yahushua ascended up into the heavens over 2,000 years ago. It's only been like 2 days and a half in the Lord's time. And he's hot and furious at this world. Because when he left, he ain't left in no good state. Not with you people. And it's the same generation that denied him, cursed him out, pierced him. Okay? That's right, man.
As some men count slackness,
So you niggas count slackness, but yeah, yo, still you looking for that coming in. But you ain't looking for when the Lord about to come. Okay, go ahead.
but is long suffering to usward, not
Read
with,
that again.
but is long suffering to usward,
See, the Lord is long suffering. Why? Because his elect must be sealed. Right?
not willing that any should perish,
Not willing that any should perish, the elect.
but that all should come to
And
repentance.
that's the ones that's gonna repent. It's gonna be the elect. It ain't gonna be you ugly ass niggas. We don't want them. Hey, majority of the nation, you're done. Yeah, that's brothers be saying through, but they ain't even knowing how through they is. You gonna be thrust through. You gonna be through. You gonna be Jazzy Jeff. You gonna cast your ass out here, man.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Oh, it's gonna come as a thief in the night to the world. But to us watching, it ain't gonna be as a thief as watching. You know, it's fucking noise. Hey, it's gonna be a great noise. Soon, listen, man.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Hey, if you niggas wanna make all this fucking noise, man, it's gonna be a great noise. This world, this earth, they said the heavens gonna pass away.
This is heaven to these
Hey, this is heaven. This is a ruler. The heaven represents a rulership. You got the heavens, goddamn. You got the heavens. Damn, man. You got the heavens where the birds fly. And you have the heavens where the planets and stars and all that is. And then you have the heaven of heaven where the Lord is at. The spiritual realm. But then heaven is also a rulership. And this man's heaven is going to pass away with a great noise. Right?
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Hey, we're all made of elements, and this all is gonna melt with fervent heat, nuclear fire. Right?
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Woo! Read that part again.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
The works also, hey, like at the end of that Noah animation, it said another storm is coming, and the sinner as well as the sin shall be destroyed. And it's gonna be destroyed with fire, man. It said the works therein shall be burnt up. Go ahead.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be?
Now you see all these things is gonna be dissolved. What manner of person are you to be? Can the brother get dissolved in blue letter? Go into what it means.
In all holy conversation and godliness.
All holy conversation and godliness. That's how you're supposed to be moving and walking. Now, conversation doesn't just mean what you say, but your behavior, how you live. Because all these niggas is literally like, you know, on fucking TikTok or whatever. Like, no, don't live like that. Because the nigga gonna get destroyed living like that. You gotta live a godly, quiet life. You women, it said that you have to have a meek and quiet spirit. Not in a damn man's face and talking shit like that ugly ass woman who was helping the black woman out, fucking bank or some shit. Was helping these fucking Goldman Sachs and shit.
Yep.
Fuck out of here, man. Fuck that. Hey, we want the kingdom of heaven, man. We got gold. Hey, they got the gold out there waiting for us. Fuck Goldman Sachs, man. All that gold is ours any fucking way. You know, but you talking about, oh, y'all just mad, y'all jealous. They ain't helping your ass out, man. They gonna help your ass into the grave. That's what they gonna do.
Yep.
Go ahead. Oh, bring it up.
That word dissolve is a Greek 3089. Duo means to loose any person or thing tied up or fastened, bandaged.
Hey, you gonna loosen your spirit out. You know how you got some cheesy pizza? You see the cheese? That's how little fucking lifts you up out of here. You know, lift you up. But with the missus, hey, like on Fist of the North Star.
Oh yeah.
It gives you a perfect.
Hey, it looks like cheese pizza. How y'all gonna melt away? It's gonna look like that cheese falling off the pizza. That's how your skin just gonna melt, slide off your face. You gonna see the skeleton. Man,
Sarah Connor, man. Okay.
I'm gonna jump down to the G, line G says dissolve, to dissolve,
Man.
something coherent into parts to destroy.
Into parts to destroy. Lord, hey, the Lord said He gonna, and you always say, bro, He gonna tear you to pieces.
It's like the word dematerialized. You get dematerialized. Every molecule is broken up. You just separate. It's dust into nothing.
Hey. to break this place up, man. Woo, that's cold, man. He about to break this place. Hey, break the walls down. Jericho. Break Jericho down, man.
Y2J. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Hey, brother, just
broke it down.
Like cheese pizza and cheese being broken in pieces, man. Go ahead.
What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Hey, so for you brothers, man, hey, do what is right, do what is required of you. If you dudes are straddling the fence, ain't coming to the camp, I'm on to you, man. You should be very ashamed. Come to the camp. There's gonna be a day when we ain't out there. And you women, do that which pertains unto women. Don't be all like these women of this world. Because if you are, you're gonna be dissolved.
Hey, going back to, what was that? Samuel.
Man.
Weighed by your actions. It's not enough to just say you believe, man. Like in the scriptures, love is an action. It's more than just a word or an emotion.
Man, you know? Hey, you said it, King. You said, the scriptures say, be not only a hearer of the word,
But a doer also.
That's right.
Your ways have to be clean before the Most High.
Man, hey, how shall a young man or woman cleanse their way? By taking heed thereto according to the word. Right?
Looking forward and hastening.
Now we looking forward and hastening unto this day. Like, oh, y'all want people to just know, like, cheese pizza. Because after this happens, the kingdom is coming.
Man, you gotta be a real piece of shit. Open up to this word and not give it your all to make it. You know what I'm saying? The Most High didn't even, I'm serious, bro. Think about it. The Most High didn't even have to wake you up to receive this word. But the fact that he gave it to you, he gave you his name, he gave you who you are as a person, your nationality, and you don't give it your all to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, to put your best foot forward in the lot that you were given to do the work. You're a real piece of shit, man.
That's right.
That's real talk.
Hey, like it said in the animation with Noah, it said they cried for 1 hour of probation to get into that ark. It said they looked out at the shoreless sea and they knew that their end was coming. And it said it was love, no less than justice, that the Lord had to put a check on sin to destroy their ass with that flood. So you niggas gonna know, like the brother said, you didn't give it your all, the Lord gonna put a check on sin.
And that's like when the brother brings out when they said, let me get an hour of probation. Like when this destruction goes down, they're gonna ask for a timeout from both sides. They're gonna ask for a timeout, man. Ain't no timeouts.
Hey, that's how it's all gonna fall down. Hey, your phone ain't gonna be able to save you, ain't gonna be on.
Fumbly out of case.
Hey, these people are little, like the whole timeout thing. That's what a little kid do. You know, he running, they playing tag or whatever. Then he know he about to get got. Oh, timeout. Ain't no timeout.
Ain't gonna be no timeout.
Right.
Be destroyed.
You gonna be timed out.
Die, lay to the side.
Yeah, you gotta remember, man, this is our last captivity.
Yep.
So why wouldn't you give it your all, knowing that after this is eternal blessings, eternal rest? I mean, we've lived through all these different reincarnations to get to this point now that the prophets wish to see. So if you come into this thing with truth and sincerity, put your best foot forward, and through the Spirit, every incarnation, man, you're just stacking your riches. So why would you choose right now in the fourth quarter, right, to just give up? You know what I'm saying? To finally be opened up to this word, to the truth, and then you not put your best foot forward, you deserve to be destroyed.
Yeah. Hey, because they ain't on the winning team. They fucking losers, man. You tap out. You become like Esau. You slip and fall. You can't get up. So they Achilles, man. Go ahead.
St. James chapter 2, verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also.
Hey, that's the point. That's plain into the point. And this is James, brother of who? Like you don't think that he gonna tell you what it is? He gonna tell you what it is. Damn, see? He gonna tell you what they can do. Hey, without what?
It's like a fight. You know, you can have confidence with their work. You got to still do it in that work. Now, what's wrong?
You can bring your scripture out, right? All true, all right? Hey, we give it to you straight, no chasing. Go ahead.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 7. And it reads, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith.
Hey, the great escape. And it's who gonna escape the second death, these missiles? The elect of Israel. Go ahead.
Whereby ye have believed.
Now it said by your faith and by works, in whom you have believed, who? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So how shall they believe on him with whom they have not heard unless they be sent? Starting off with the apostles and elders and all the brothers on down that's all over the world and all over Babylon. They had to be sent by who? Just like Moses had to be sent with Aaron to deliver our people from Egypt. Go ahead.
Shall be preserved from the said perils.
Hey, these are going to be preserved from the said perils. Go ahead.
And shall see my salvation in my land.
Woo.
And within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
From the beginning, the predestinated. You are a chosen generation, royal priesthood. All right, you got that? Whatever one you got.
I can read this out. This is Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 2.
Man.
O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid.
Woo!
O Lord, revive thy work in the midst of the years.
The Lord is reviving his work in the midst of the years, as I told you in Habakkuk 1 and 5. The Lord is going to work in these days in which you will not believe. Though it be told you, is it not happening what the word said would happen? Yes, go ahead.
In the midst of the years, make known. In wrath, remember mercy.
In wrath, we're telling the Lord to remember mercy. Hey, going back to ancient Egypt, when the death angel who was Yahushua was to snatch his soul, it passed over the homes of Israel. He was keeping that solemn thing. You see that in the time of judgment, Lord remembering the mercy of his own people.
And that's exactly what he's going to do. Because simultaneously, as the missiles is hitting America, as laser beams is coming from the chariots, simultaneously, the elect is going to be beamed up. So that's going to be the Lord remembering mercy and wrath.
Hey, just like Noah. He was giving mercy in the great cataclysm, flood, and those animals.
Isaiah chapter 66, I'm going to start at verse 14. And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb.
We'll see what? The coming day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Who's going to rejoice? Because people going to be wailing. It said in Revelation, it said that the tribes shall wail because of it. These tribes is going to wail. The ones that didn't get it right going to wail. And there was a wailing of a people that despised the authority of Yahweh. Just like in the time of Noah.
And the hand of the Lord shall be known towards his servants.
The hand of the Lord. Who's the right hand of the Lord? Yahushua. Who's the arm? The heavenly host. So the hand of the Lord is going to be known by his servants.
And his indignation towards his enemies.
And his indignation, his righteous anger toward his enemies. Esau, Edom, and you heathens, and you 2/3 of Israel who have become enemies. Because it said that we were once enemies to the Lord, but by the death and the blood of his son, we've been reconciled. Those women were those men, beginning with our apostles and elders on down, and to the brothers that you see and hear, to their families, to their children, to their wives, and to the sisters that's going to come out and be with them. Go ahead,
For behold, the Lord will come with fire. And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Hey, I thought it said daisies or something, right? It said eggs in a basket or something. No, it said fire. Hey, go ahead, read that again.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
With fire, it didn't say he coming with love and heart. It said fire. Okay, go ahead.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Hey, that heavenly host, the armies of heaven fall on white horses, which means pure power. Horses represent power, white represents purity.
To render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
His rebuke with flames of fire blazing. Okay? And the fire, it said, at his feet would be cold. Hey, that's going to the mist. Pestilence at his feet. The noise of pestilence.
Like I said earlier, you don't believe this was the Lord's coming.
With that fire,
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
By his fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. And it don't mean plead like plead. No, it means judge in Hebrew. Mashpat. Okay? And at the same day, the armies of the world is going to be destroyed in one fell swoop by that laser. See, the planet kills it. The true Death Star.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Hey, the slain of the Lord going to be many. It's just like when you was in math class, you had a word problem. Well, what's the meaning? Many. It ain't even no number on it. So many. Okay? Go ahead, whatever you got.
Yeah, I'm going to bring out that John you asked for earlier.
Go ahead.
This is Jude, verse 7. Jude, verse 7.
Hey, who is this? I was shocked. This other brother, he read in James. He read in James that, hey man, your faith without works is dead. And then here's another brother. He gonna tell you something.
Jude, verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them, in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication.
Look at this place. They're giving themselves over to fornication. Not only physical, but spiritual. Go ahead.
And going after strange flesh.
Going after strange flesh.
Are set forth for an example,
Man,
suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
ain't nothing growing that land to this day. And lots of wives are still over there. You know, and niggas always want to take a selfie. She took one. You know, it's over there forever. Hey, that flash down there.
I'm going to jump down to verse 14. It says, and Enoch also, the seventh from Adam.
Now, Enoch, the seventh from Adam, this is way back in the time when the earth was still young.
It says, prophesied of thee, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints.
So Jude is talking about Enoch, the seventh from Adam, who prophesied of the time we're living in now, and the Lord is going to make his grand return, the second coming. Right?
To execute judgment upon all.
To execute judgment upon all. Right?
And to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their heard speeches, which ungodly sinners have spoken against him.
Yeah, so the Lord knows what you've been saying in your fucking head and what you've been saying against him. It's like, hey, God no more, whatever, man. Hey, man, a lot of people want to do away with the scripture. They don't want nothing to do with it. They're like, hell with that. That's the white man's book or wherever the hell. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. But the Lord is still going to do what he's going to do. He knows what you're saying, what you're talking, how you living. Like, whatever, man. The Lord gonna wash your ass away with fire.
Yeah, you can close your eyes, you can put your hands over your ears, go hide somewhere, it don't matter.
Yeah, like it said in their thoughts, right? Like in the Noah animation, it said, conscience is finally aroused to know that there's power that's in the heavens. Okay? That's what's gonna happen, man. Your conscience is gonna be aroused, and you're gonna know that there's power that's in the heavens. And we're gonna be in the skies looking at your ass. Get burnt up. And the angels are sitting before the presence of the holy angels of the land.
These are murmurers, complainers.
Hey, just like our people in the wilderness. You murmuring, complaining, and talking your shit. You in the wilderness now, just talking shit again.
And you niggas were complaining about this vaccine. Now you got us in your face.
Oh yeah, they was complaining about Biden and they want to jump out. So now Biden in there.
Walking after their own lust.
You walking after your own lust. Just know that, hey, the pleasure that the Lord is going to have is destroy your ass. Just like how you have pleasure in your ungodly lust, the Lord is going to have pleasure. For that, okay?
And their mouth speaketh great swelling words.
Oh, your mouth is speaking great swelling words like the brother Big Judah brought up. The Lord is weighing everything that you do in the earth. He's weighing it out. He's weighing it out that it love no less than justice. The Lord had to put a check on sin. He gonna put a check on it, right?
Having men's persons in admiration.
So Biden said though I could, or Obama said, or that nigga Wade's son, well, Michelle O'Drama said that I don't give a damn who's in admiration in this world telling you to be a fucking alphabet person or to get to Maxine. The Lord said I don't give a damn who's in admiration. What did the Lord tell you and what not to? But you listen to the niggas in this world, that's gonna be burnt up.
What the scriptures say out there, which is highly esteemed among men,
Woo!
abomination to the Lord.
That's right.
Because of advantage.
Because of advantage. Because these niggas got money in this world. You think they somebody. They ain't fucking nobody. Your true leader is the apostles, the elders, and the brothers on down, the heads of the camp. The brothers that you see here in Babylon and all throughout the world. Those are your leaders. But they don't look at us, y'all bums, man. Y'all ain't shit, whatever. Alright, but who's among us? Outside is amongst us. He ain't amongst these niggas in this world. Right?
But beloved, remember ye the words which were spoken before of the apostles of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach.
But beloved, you elect members. Know the words that were spoken before
How that they told you there should be mockers in the last time.
Gonna be mockers in the last time. Like Lot's sons of God. When they was
Who shall walk after their own ungodly lusts.
Hey, so let them walk after their own ungodly lust. And walk it out. And you gonna get Hey, walk this one out of here, man. And you know you got the usher in the church. They had to walk a dude out. They gonna walk your ass out of here, man. The angels gonna walk you out, right?
These be they who separate themselves sensual, having not the spirit.
Sensual, that means everything you can feel, taste, touch, grab onto.
Yep, carnal, having not the spirit.
Having not the spirit. Go ahead.
But ye, beloved, building up yourselves on your most holy faith.
But you building up yourself on your most holy faith. Death and destruction to that nigga. I don't know what he said. Oh, okay.
Nah, man, he a nigga, man.
But he's a nigga though.
Death and
But
destruction.
still death and destruction. Because he don't know the name. Come on, you should know the name of the Lord. Hey, but that's a spirit though.
He got this nigga. So
And he still is in the vibration of death, because although he's saying Jesus is black, first of all, Jesus is not his name, and he wasn't black.
Right? That's right. Hey, murmurers, complainers.
And you ain't out here. That's 3 strikeouts.
That's 3 strikeouts. All right. Oh, that was it, Con. And did you have it? Did you find it?
Oh, yeah, Con.
Go ahead, huh?
Go back to it. It's John chapter 12, verse 31. Now this is the judgment of this world. Woo! Now shall the prince of this world be cast out.
Woo! Can you read that again, Bob? Sure.
John chapter 12, verse 31. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out.
Who is the prince of this world? Esau, Edom.
Right.
He shall be cast out. He slipped, he fallen, he can't get up, okay? Out of here. And once he made it to the top of the steps, he saluted this place out of here like, you go.
I'm through.
That was it, King? Hey, God, go ahead, huh? Now going back into the past of the Passover, and who came down to a land of destruction. He gonna come into a land at war. He gonna come into a world at war.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, starting at verse 15. And it reads, Thine almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war.
Now read Shaw 13. Now, brothers, you got it, right? 18 and 13.
And it reads, For whereas they would not believe anything by reason of the enchantment.
So, this is an enchantment, Maxine. The RFID is going to be an enchantment. They ugly ass media is an enchantment, just like the ancient Egyptians had the enchantments over the people while the plagues was hitting. They're like, what's going on? They was calling on all their gods that the Lord did a direct strike against. Even when there was darkness in the land, they're like, where's Ra? Where's Ra, the sun god? Why does he not have power to come out in the darkness? And going back to the little the clip, my man Moses said, Pharaoh, terror is as old as the world. Before time, it fed on another people, and now it's feeding on you. Modern day Egyptians, terror is falling upon you. It was on us and our people. Now it's on you.
That's right.
Upon the destruction of the firstborn. Hey, upon the destruction of the firstborn. Yahweh Shah Mashiach, the Grim Reaper. Okay. They acknowledge this people to be the sons of the Most High, for while all things were in quiet silence. Hey, they're going to acknowledge us to be the sons of the Most High, just as the Egyptians did. Because it said in the place where they said you were not the people of the Lord, in the same land they shall say that ye are the sons of the house. Okay, go ahead. For while all things were in quiet silence. Hey, so it was silent. You know, we was keeping the solemn assembly. We was doing what the Lord told us to do in that solemn assembly. Yet on the outskirts, what was about to happen? Yeah, it was about to rain. Go ahead. And that night was in the midst of her swift course. It was in the midst of the swift course. We was keeping that as a solemn Sabbath, right? But getting ready to get out of here. Stab your head, shoes on your feet, ready to leave Egypt. We had to eat in haste. Yeah. Thine almighty word leaped down from heaven. Woo! Out of thy royal throne. Hey, Yahweh Shai leapt down out of heaven from the throne into a land of what? As a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction. That's how Yahweh Shai gonna come again in the midst of this. He gonna come down with the armies of heaven behind him. Like it's good. So he gonna fill all the places with death. Okay, go ahead. And brought thine unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword. Woo! The unfeigned commandment the Lord gonna bring as a sharp sword against this world. Hey, the prince of this world is cast out. That's right. By way of the world. I seen Satan's lightning fall. That quick. This place gonna be done with speedy rhythm. And standing up, filled all things with death. And standing up, he filled all things with death. The death of the firstborn and the beast. When the Lord returns again, there was the hiding of his power. He gonna turn the armies of the world to nothing. As smell dust and smell. Then he gonna make his way over to Babylon. Say, gonna fill the place with death. He gonna be a snatching soul quickly. And it touched the heaven, but it stood upon the earth. Oh, so they touched the heavens, but it stood upon the earth. That means in between heaven and earth. That's what the Lord will be at. Man, go ahead. Then suddenly, visions of horrible dreams troubled them sore, and terrors came upon them unlooked for. And that's what time we living in. It said He gonna pour out His Spirit, and all your daughters gonna, your sons, your daughters gonna prophesy. Your old men shall see visions and dreams. We in that time. They seeing the end of the world.